Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome to a reviewing last year's predictions video. So, if you guys remember, I made a couple of predictions videos leading up to the Daytona 500 last year about what I thought would happen with the NASCAR season, and I made a full-fledged prediction video as far as who would make the playoffs or the chase for all three series. So we're going to review those predictions and see how well I did. Spoiler alert, not very well. So we're going to start with the video that I did called 10 Bold Predictions for the 2018 NASCAR season. So number one, all Hendrick Motorsports drivers will win a race. Only Chase Elliott did, so that was wrong. Before I continue here, let me remind you the state of mind I was in at the beginning of last season. Chevrolet had the new body, and we were all thinking that they were going to be really good since Toyota was really good when they got the new body. But, yeah, it didn't work out, and it wasn't really until the end of the season where Chase Elliott even started gaining some traction. So yeah, this was wrong. Number two, Stewart Haas Racing will struggle. Also, in that same state of mind, Ford would have had the oldest body kit by that point. So I thought Ford was going to struggle mightily. But boy, was I wrong. Stewart Haas obviously was excellent last year. All four drivers made the playoffs and made it into the final eight. So this might be the worst of my predictions. Which, yeah. This was a really bad prediction. Moving on, number three. We would have 16 different winners. We only had 12, so I mean it wasn't right, but I would say that was a decent prediction. Not too bad. Number four. A low-funded team will win a race and make the playoffs. Now, unless if you consider Austin Dillon and Richard Childress Racing a low-funded team, that was a very wrong guess. Number five. A major driver will get injured and Matt Kenseth will return from retirement. Now, as I made this prediction, I intended for those two things to be connected, but not so much. Now, Matt Kenseth did return, and Casey Kane did have to retire early due to heat exhaustion. I don't know if I'd call that an injury or not. That's kind of stretching the definition there. But Matt Kenseth did return on a part-time schedule, so if I had to give this a rating, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's very close, but not. And the original intent is not completely correct. Moving on. Number 6, Chevrolet will win the Manufacturers' Championship. Chevrolet finished last, so I was very wrong. Number 7, all Joe Gibbs Racing drivers will win a race. Now this could have happened, but unfortunately Denny Hamlin had a not so good season, and Suarez didn't pan out as I was hoping. So that's wrong. Number 8. The Brickyard's regular season finale will be terrible. Now, I personally don't remember anything notable happening from the Brickyard, so I had to resort to Jeff Gluck's Was It a Good Race poll to see what the majority of people said, and apparently it was a decent race. 74% thought it was a good race. So, on that front I was wrong, but personally I don't remember anything notable happening, so I'm not sure how to judge that one, but I'm just going by the Jeff Gluck Was It a Good Race poll, and I'm going to say I was wrong. Moving on, number 9. Average age for playoff drivers will be under 30 years old. The average age was close. It was 32.4. I was, at the beginning of last season, there was this whole, new generation versus the older drivers kind of feud going on. And unfortunately, it didn't really pan out until the end of the season. We had Eric Jones winning at Talladega. We had Austin Dillon did win the Daytona 500. Chase Elliott started doing well. Ryan Blaney won the Roval. Stuff like that. Didn't really pan out until the end of the season, but It came close, but still was not right, so wrong. And finally, number 10, the most embarrassing one of all, which may be hard to believe, I predicted Jimmie Johnson will win the championship. Jimmie Johnson finished 14th in points without a win and struggled the entire season, so that was very wrong. Alright, so that's the end of that predictions video recap. Now we have the predictions video where I basically predicted who's going to make the playoffs in all three series. I feel slightly better about this. Still not great, but slightly better. So let's review the Chase predictions. In the Cup Series, I got 12 drivers correct. 12 out of the 16 I got correct. So that's not bad. But now the people I had in that were wrong was Suarez, Byron, Newman, and Allmendinger. And I had Almirola, Boyer, Kurt Busch, and Austin Dillon out. Now, if you go back about 2 minutes, I said that Stewart Haas Racing was going to struggle. And that is clearly identified here with Almirola, Boyer, and Kurt Busch not being put in the chase of my prediction. But, I mean, I got 12 out of 16. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, I got Alex Bowman in there, Eric Jones. Those would have been tough predictions. Everybody else was kind of pretty good, but Bowman and Jones probably wouldn't have been easy predictions. Now, I obviously predicted Allmendinger was going to make it in because of I felt like he would be even more aggressive at the other road courses, knowing that the Rover was in the chase. But unfortunately, Allmendinger is a choke master at road courses. So, anyway, the Xfinity Series, I got 11 out of the 12 right. Sadler, Allgaier, Bell, Custer, Hemrick, Reddick, Tiff, Truex, Cindric, Reed, and Jones. The only one I got wrong was I had Spencer Gallagher in, and obviously if he hadn't gotten suspended, he would have been in because he won at Talladega. And I had Ross Chastain out. So that was the only prediction I got wrong in the Xfinity Series. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And last but certainly not least, the Camping World Truck Series, I got 6 of the 8 correct. Crafton, Sauter, Rose, Gregson, Infinger, and Moffitt. I had Dalton Sargent and Myatt Snyder in over Justin Haley and Stuart Friesen. So, I had those incorrect. But that's going to be the end of this video. Kept it pretty compact. I'm happy with that. But this is kind of a precursor to the fact that I will be releasing new predictions videos, kind of in a similar format, at least as far as the playoffs go. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come up with 10 bold predictions or not, because that was it wasn't easy, first of all, and B, I was very, very wrong. So I don't know if I'll do that, but I'll for sure be getting a playoff predictions video up, especially once the rosters have been released for all 3 series for Daytona. So you'll have that to look forward to probably next week. This should be going up on the day before the Bud Shootout and qualifying, or whatever it's called now. The Bud Shootout and qualifying. So, and then I'll probably at some point this week have a Chase Predictions video coming out before the truck race on Friday, hopefully. And yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and click that little notification bell so you get notifications every single time I post a video. And I will see you next time for more NASCAR predictions. Bye.